There are several guys named Michael Warner. Further complicate things, there are Michael Warners Jr. and Sr., but you're Michael Scott Warner, that's correct?
Yes.
This is Judge Middleton. I'm here at the courthouse. Also present is Mr. Keith Stickley with us on the Zoom feed. He is the Chief Public Defender. You got charged with illegal entry in January, and this case has got a bit of a tortured history. Let me go in here. The complaint alleges that on or about January 12th, that you broke into a property that belonged to Alicia Klein. It is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. You pled not guilty, as I indicated. I gave you a PR bond, and then you didn't show up. So you got arrested last night. Now, in addition, you have another matter.
So
I think that may have been Judge Pattison, but the other matter.
So I've never used them, so I don't.
Was file one. In a methamphetamine case, there was a misdemeanor plea, and Judge Pattison gave you 20 days, credit 20 days, $475 fines, or 4 additional days in jail. And I don't know that you ever made any payment. So that case is still hanging out. That's file 23907. There's some carryover from another room over there. How did you come to get arrested last night, Mr. Warner?
I was at my brother's house, and I don't know, cops just showed up,
and where was that? Who's your brother?
Jacob Warner. He was at work at the time, so.
All right. Charged with anything else, or they just picked you up on this old warrant?
Yeah, they just picked me up on the warrant. That was it.
Now, who is Alicia Klein to you? I thought she was related to you.
Yeah, she's my cousin.
All right. So let me repeat. The allegation is that you went into that property without permission back in January. You pled not guilty to that charge. Do you wish to continue your plea of not guilty?
Yeah, because that was all taken care of already, because they didn't, I don't know, there wasn't nothing, I didn't think they wanted to go any further with anything though, so.
Well, the prosecutor charged it. Now,
okay.
Did your grandmother have some ownership interest in this?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, you got evicted, and Bruce Morse came out and served the eviction, told you to leave, and then you came back in, according to this, went back in the house, made a bed, had some hamburger helper cooked on the stove. This was after I did an eviction case. So, yeah, they haven't dropped this charge. So, all right, I'll show your continued plea of not guilty. Keith, I had originally I gave him a PR bond and set this for a pretrial with the prosecutor, and he paid me back by not showing up twice, first for the hearing and then for the show cause. Plus, he hasn't paid the $475 he owes on the last case. So I guess my options would be to set an attorney pretrial, but then it would get bumped all the way out to May 31st, or just set a pretrial with an attorney, with the prosecutor. What's your thought here?
He probably would benefit from counsel, considering that what happened, and I'm sure he would. I'm sure he would like a reconsideration of a PR bond, and maybe having counsel appointed would help, or the court would consider a low cash bond. Either way, I'm sure he wants to deal with this, and will, I think, come back to court.
All right, Mr. Warner, do you want me to appoint a lawyer to help you with this?
Yeah, if you could, yeah.
All right.
You could be able to get
now one option, I could transfer this to Judge Pattison. I'll set the attorney pretrial for May 17th at 8:30. I think Judge Pattison may have had this at one point. Are you working someplace?
No, not right now.
When did you last work?
I'm not too sure when it was. It's been a while.
All right. Well, you had another case that was reduced to a misdemeanor. Judge Pattison gave you 20 days credit and a fine to pay, and you never paid anything on the fine. So that's going to need to be rectified. Then I let you out on a PR bond and you didn't show up. So I set a hearing to find out why you didn't show up, and you didn't show up for that. So you waited around to get arrested, and here we are. So I'm going to leave the bond. It was 500 PR. I changed it to 500 cash or surety. The allegation is you went in this house after you got evicted without permission. But maybe there's more to it. You wish to plead not guilty. Ms. Klein owns a number of houses. So you're not working, you're not paying your fines, you're not showing up for court. And so that's not a good combination. So I'm sorry, go ahead.
I couldn't show up for court. Just the last time I had no ride. I couldn't find any ride to get to court. But I know somebody that can give me a ride, because I talked to somebody and they said that I could come and help them with work and stuff once it got nice out.
All right. Well, I'll get you a ride from the sheriff. I'll see you on May 17th. Actually, Judge Pattison will. I don't want you to wait all the way till, if someone will post your bond, you can get out. Otherwise, you're going to sit for a few days. What I'll probably do is wipe out that $475 that you owe in the other case. Yeah, that's what you get.
I have to sit
for blowing off the court hearing. What?
How long do I have to sit for 2 days or 500?
Yes. It's not 2 days. It's until May 17th.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on there.
I don't know.
I had issues with the landlord-tenant case. And as I said, rather than do the bench warrant, because I talked to him, I let him out. I gave him the PR bond. He didn't show up. I don't think he was confused. I gave him the date. He may not have gotten the date for the show cause. I didn't get his address. I don't think he's doing real well. All right. Thanks for your help, Keith. And unfortunately, Judge Pattison inherits that. But he's dealt with him before. He gave him the original 20 days. All right. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good day.
This courtroom moment revolves around Michael Scott Warner, a man whose case history is already tangled with missed court dates, unpaid fines, and unresolved legal trouble. From the very start, the judge makes it clear that this is not a simple misunderstanding. This is a pattern, The court explains that Warner was originally charged back in January with illegal entry into a property belonging to a relative, Alicia Klein, although the charge itself is a misdemeanor, punishable by jail time and fines. Warner had once been given leniency. He was released on a personal recognizance bond, trusted to return to court on his own promise. That trust, however, was broken twice. Instead of showing up to court, Warner disappeared. He ignored the original hearing, then failed to appear again for a follow-up show cause hearing. Eventually, law enforcement caught up with him and arrested him on an outstanding warrant. When asked how he was arrested, his answer was vague. The cops just showed up. That response alone hinted at a deeper problem. Avoidance, not accountability. As the judge digs deeper, more issues surface. Warner has another unresolved case involving methamphetamine, where he was previously given credit for time served and ordered to pay fines he never paid. The judge openly expresses frustration, pointing out that Warner hasn't been working, hasn't paid what he owes, and hasn't respected court orders. In the judge's words, that combination is a serious red flag, Warner attempts to explain. Himself, claiming confusion, transportation problems, and issues related to family property disputes. But the judge is not convinced. The court reminds him that he was evicted legally, warned not to return, and allegedly went back anyway, even making himself comfortable as if the eviction never happened. To the court, this wasn't confusion. It was defiance. Despite everything, the judge still offers Warner a lifeline. The court agrees to appoint an attorney, acknowledging that legal counsel might help him finally take this process seriously. However, leniency comes with limits. The judge revokes the previous PR bond and replaces it with a $500 cash or surety bond, making it clear that trust has been exhausted. The judge delivers a blunt but honest reality check, failing to show up. Failing to pay fines and failing to follow court orders always leads to consequences. Warner is told plainly, if the bond is not posted, he will remain in custody until the next court date. This case isn't just about trespassing or missed paperwork. It's about choices, responsibility, and how repeated second chances can disappear when the court feels disrespected. The judge's tone makes one thing crystal clear: the justice system may show patience, but it will not tolerate being ignored forever. In the end, this courtroom exchange serves as a powerful reminder that the law doesn't collapse because life is difficult, but it does expect honesty, effort, and respect in return. If this case shocked you, leave a comment and share your thoughts. Was the judge fair or too patient? Should repeat failures get second chances? Like the video, subscribe for more real courtroom drama, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next intense legal showdown. Justice is real, consequences are real, and these courtroom moments prove it.